Quad mobility test is a test that requires you to touch your heel to your butt. So you're gonna grab your foot as you're laying on the ground. And the goal is to try and pull your heel as far as you can to reach your butt. If you're unable to do this, that means you did not pass the test. If you are able to do it, that means you did pass the test. So the goal is to try and get our heel to touch our butt. If you're able to pull that foot or that heel to touch the butt, then you've passed the test in terms of quad mobility. If you are unable to pass the quad mobility test, here are a few exercises that can help improve on that range of motion or mobility. Grabbing our handy dandy foam roller, we'll set it down here. You're gonna be angled where one leg is on top and the other leg is out to the side. On your elbows or on your hands, whichever is comfortable. And you're gonna roll up and down, and you can angle yourself. So there's multiple parts to the quad, that inner thigh piece, right down the middle. You can angle yourself a little bit more on the outside. Just working up and down, find those hot spots, spend about 30 seconds to a minute, both sides. Another exercise that you can do to improve on quad mobility is the hip flexor stretch. You're gonna drop down into a half kneeling position. You're gonna get into this position here. You're going to tuck your tailbone underneath you, also known as a pelvic tilt. So you should see a small shift here, and you're gonna feel that tension in the front of that hip. You can add a little bit more stretch, lean your body a little bit more forward, and you should feel that tension through the front of the hip flexors into that quad. You're gonna hold for about 30 seconds or so, and then you'll repeat that same side, and then switch to the other side. So you're gonna tilt here to feel the stretch in the front of the quad, leaning forward to get that stretch here. Another exercise to improve on quad mobility is the couch stretch. We don't have a couch handy, so we're gonna use this apparatus here. We're gonna bring our back foot. This would be where your foot would go on the couch at home. You're gonna drop that knee down to the floor. Your other leg's gonna be in front, and you're gonna try and maintain an upright position here. You're gonna hold that for about 30 seconds or so, and then repeat on the other side. Similar to our half kneeling hip flexor stretch, you're gonna do that tuck to get that stretch through the front of the quad. Quad mobility is important when it comes to basketball, specifically jumping motions. You wanna make sure that you have the available range and mobility there to improve on jumping capacity. So you're talking about jumping for a rebound, jumping side to side, any movements that require cutting as well, or just forward running fashion or running backwards, backpedaling on the court is gonna be important to improve your game.